Hey, good game, Craig. See you next week. Sorry about that, guys. Just got done dropping 50 on some 14-year-old at the playground, but welcome to the video. Thank you all for being here. Most of you that watch my channel already know I'm a bit of an athlete. So in this video, we're gonna be trying out the pre-game meals of some of your favorite athletes, and I think it's gonna really surprise you, so stay tuned until the end, and if you like these styles of videos, subscribe to the channel, drop the video a like. I'd really appreciate that, and let's get right into it. One of the overarching themes of the video is going to be what works for one person might not work for everyone. Ever since I was about 5 years old, I wanted to be like Mike. Like any other kid growing up in the 90s, we all wanted to be Michael Jordan, right? And I'm actually reading a book right now called Winning by Tim Grover, who was his personal trainer during the days back on the Bulls. And he goes into a lot of details about his pregame rituals. Pretty interesting, actually. I think a lot of us assume that you have to eat a bunch of carbs right before a big endurance event, but what Michael found was that was actually not as effective for him because he would get to about halftime and he would start crashing. So about 3 hours before a game, Michael would actually eat a big steak, just fat and protein, very little carbs. But I will say that that's probably the anomaly, and just because you do that doesn't mean it's going to be that effective for you. Now, in contrast with Michael Jordan's protein and fat only meal, we have someone who a lot of people consider to be one of the best baseball players to ever play the game, Derick Jeter, who does things a little bit differently and sticks to something that I would consider to be a much more fulfilling pre-workout meal. So we have an omelet here, and in my omelet, I chose to go with green onion, ham, and Parmesan cheese, which looks awesome. Just take a look at that guy, right in there. Wow, and then we have a nice healthy amount of pancakes here to make sure we do get some carbs pre-workout. That's how I personally feel the best. And what's interesting about him playing for the Yankees is that when I moved to the South, my wife informed me that I was actually a Yankee. I had never heard people from the Midwest call that before, but hey, apparently that's what these Southerners refer to us as. I don't know if that's a term of endearment or not, but anyway, now for my normal viewers, y'all know I do not like syrup on my pancakes. However, a hack is to put this honey on there. I'm telling you, it is 100 times better than syrup. You will never regret it. Now, if Derick Jeter, a 14-time All-Star, 5-time world champion over his 20-year career, can eat something like that before a game and have pretty good results, I'd say it's a pretty safe bet. But like I said, it's gonna be very individual. What I find interesting is with baseball, you know, there's not nearly as much endurance involved as, say, basketball, where there's not as much running up and down the court. So maybe for him, actually, the excess carbs didn't make him feel sluggish just because it wasn't nearly as taxing, although I could be wrong. Now, to be honest, I'm not that good of an athlete. I'm not Mr. Derick Jeter who can hit the puck down the field all that well, but, you know, I like to, you know, lift things up and put them down every now and again. I have to say, omelets and pancakes, not a bad way to fuel a workout. So maybe Derick Jeter was onto something. And I know that this video is all about the pregame meals, but let me show you guys what I'd like to have after a workout to recover. So take this P Science chocolate peanut butter protein bar, put it in the microwave for 8 seconds, and this is like you're eating cookie dough, but getting a great amount of protein in there. It tastes so delicious. I look forward to this every single day. Now, while I may not perform like an athlete, I do at least attempt to look like one. I think everyone is going for that athletic look, which is why I'm so honored to be partnered with Cuts. You guys know it's my favorite clothing brand in the entire world. They make the best fitting shirts, joggers, bomber jackets, pretty much any clothing item you can imagine. It is truthfully all that I wear. I am now into a size large. I just feel like the fit is perfect. This is the Curve Crew long sleeve hem, but anything that they have, even their bomber jackets, I just absolutely love. And if you guys watch Wednesday's video, you would see they came out with the red editions, which really got me thinking about Valentine's Day. So all you fellas watching this video, you know you don't want chocolates or all these little things that your girl might get you, so you might as well put some hints out there that you want some cuts. And trust me, she's gonna want you to have it as well. Megan loves the way that I look in all of the items. They really have something for everyone. It fits perfectly, and y'all can save an additional 15% by using my code Travis. It's always linked down below, so check out the website, drop some hints, let them know what you like, or if you're single, buy some for yourself. You will never go back once you try Cuts. Oh, and if you think I'm lying about the whole athlete thing, it's on Instagram. You can go to Cuts Athletes and see all the different professionals that wear it. I bet you would have a hard time finding a professional athlete that doesn't wear Cuts for good reason. Now we're gonna be moving on to the second pre-workout meal, and it's none other than the legendary Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to Kobe. It's honestly even hard to talk about it. I wasn't a big Kobe fan until after he retired, when I was a little bit older, and then you really learn to respect his craft and his work ethic and really everything about the guy.
If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger.
But this really surprised me. When I read what types of foods he was eating before the game that he dropped 81 points, I was like, really? So as legend has it, the night before Kobe dropped 81 points, he had a large pizza and a grape soda. I have a hard time imagining Kobe just guzzling grape soda, but apparently so. And then the next day, right before the game, he had a burger and fries. And it seems so different than what MJ had, but it just goes to show everyone is going to have different preferences and respond to food a little bit differently. But hey, I'm never short of an excuse to eat a burger. So we came to Megan's favorite place. And if you guys don't remember, I did eat the entire Shake Shack menu at one point, if you guys are really interested in something like that. If you guys have never had the chance to go to Shake Shack, I cannot recommend it enough. It is so fresh. You can tell they use a really high quality meat. But hey, a burger and fries before the game? I mean, whatever works. Oh my gosh. Now let's ask our little star athlete what he thinks. Judging by all the drool in the back seat, I would imagine that he likes it okay. Now personally, if I had to pick one pregame meal, mine would be 30 packets of ketchup.
Frankenstein, what do you want?
30 packets of ketchup.
All right.
For me, the pancakes and omelet would have sat a lot better in my stomach before vigorous activity, but someone like Kobe is obviously just a little bit on another level than I will ever be, so I can only imagine the output that he was putting out every single game. What do you think, Alfie? I think he's a fan. All right, guys, to end off the video, we're gonna finish it with none other than Tom Brady. Let me know in the comments down below, is Tom Brady actually retired? As of today, January 30th, 2022, they said he retired, then he came back and said, I haven't announced it yet, but I've done an entire video on Tom's TB12 diet, where he stuck to a very strict eating regimen, but based on the most recent reports, he has changed things up a bit and is not necessarily as strict any longer. And this pregame meal might actually surprise you. Now, first on the menu is pretty standard. He just has a smoothie. What I put in this guy right here is ice, oatmeal, banana, protein powder. That's the key ingredient, is using the P Science Cake Pop. It's the best for smoothies, and just a little bit of almond milk. So probably didn't take anyone by surprise there. But then next up, we're gonna be pairing that with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but in my case, just peanut butter because we don't have any jelly here. So let me show you guys a hack to make an amazing peanut butter sandwich. You're gonna have 3 pieces of bread instead of 2, but you're only going to toast 1. That's gonna be the middle piece, so you get the soft outside, crunchy inside. You wanna make sure you use marinara peanut butter. This stuff is delicious, and all we're gonna do is spread the peanut butter on this middle piece like so. We're gonna put that guy down just like that. Rinse and repeat. Bada boom, bada bang. You got the triple decker, but that crunch in the middle, so good. My thought is when people move to Florida, by default, they just become happier people. And he probably was like, you know what, let's go live a little bit. And he discovered peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which you can't blame him there. And it doesn't seem like a whole lot of food pregame, but I mean, hey, it's obviously working for him. And this smoothie, dang. I will say the smoothie paired with the peanut butter sandwich, oddly refreshing. I might have to make that for lunches throughout the day. You guys know if it was me, I would lean towards probably what you saw earlier in the video with Derick Jeter. I'd be having eggs and bagels more than likely, but let me know, what would your optimal pre-game meal be? What it would not be are these fat and weird cookies. So because this video has nothing to do with junk food, you guys aren't gonna see this unless you're following me on Instagram. About to do a review over there. But for this video, we're gonna cut it off here. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.